if anyone is interested in building their firm and growing the firm, you're going to have to team. Whether you're a large business or a small business, you just, you can't do this by yourself. So we got to seek to execute the plan. And the plan is how to seek ways to increase contract opportunities, find the best combination of technical and financial resources, opportunities to expand and diversify experience, opportunities to build performance history. And that's one of the reasons why you team, is to build performance history in a new line of work or new markets. Also, teaming provides you access to once unavailable customers and ways to build a strong relationship with large and small businesses. Which, all this leads to teaming. One thing that the speaker before talked about small business and small business certification. I found this the other day. Small businesses won a record $93 billion in federal contracts last year. More than half of the federal agencies met their 2008 small business goal in SBA annual contracting scorecard. And it says, in addition, small disadvantaged, women-owned businesses, service-disabled veterans increased their share of federal contracting dollars from at least $1 billion to $3 billion. Again, going back to why businesses should probably consider certification and doing government contracting, you see that the Small Business Administration, the goal was small businesses was 23%. Last year, 21.5, that was 93 billion. Small disadvantaged certification firms, the goal was 5%. They exceeded that. Women-owned business was 5%, fell a little short. Service disabled vet was 3%, fell a little short. Hub zone, 3%, fell a little short. One thing we talk about when we talk with our clients is when you get information, you need to start interpreting information and see if that information tells you anything. Just from looking from this chart, what does this chart tells me? Anyone? Yeah, missed opportunities for those federal agencies. But the other thing is it tells me that with them missing those goals, guess what they're going to try to stress the next year? Women-owned business, service disabled, and hub zone. Interpret the data that's presented to you. A lot of times you go to the procurement officers and to some of these purchasing officers, they're not going to tell you a lot about your business. They'll come in, they'll greet you, handshake you, give you a piece of paper. Now, on that piece of paper, there's information, and we have to learn how to interpret that information. So what that tells me is that my woman-owned businesses, you need to do some marketing. They're looking for you because somebody from headquarters in Washington is saying, we need to meet this goal. Service disabled veterans. We really didn't miss that goal. Find some service disabled veteran businesses. Hub zone. We need to find this. This type of information is all available on the internet. You can get from Virgin Biggers, probably have it in the SBA office where they publish stuff and probably tell you which website to search for. But when you get that information, read it, but interpret what they say. How many businesses in here are currently doing federal contracting, government contracting? So you need to come up here and tell us how to do. How many wants to do federal contracting? How many would be interested in teaming? Joint venturing, okay. Teaming and joint venturing on federal contracts. Teaming joint venture on private contracts. Just work. Just work, okay. All right, okay, I got the message, okay. All right, let's go to the next. Things to consider about teaming a joint venture or about major subcontracting. Identify your firm's strengths, weaknesses, and future goals. I'll go over this a little bit later. In our years of consulting with small businesses, a lot of them can't tell us this. This is very, very important. It goes back to, again, personality of yourself, personality of your business. We'll talk about that later.